Before Riz-Low infamously declared she had bipolar disorder, most Singaporeans probably didn't know such an illness existed. While the term may be new, people have been afflicted with the mental illness since the days of Mark Twain and Beethoven. Have you heard of this term, bipolar disorder?
Never heard of it.
Okay, have you ever heard about this term called bipolar disorder?
What?
Bipolar.
What is that?
I heard about it, but I don't know what is it. I just heard the word, that's all.
It's actually a period of there's two different ones. One is a high and one is a low.
Some dispolarity between the two personality.
Like you can be very happy at one moment and then the other moment you're very, very sad.
Right. You know anybody who has it?
Riz-Low.
Ever heard about this term, bipolar disorder?
By Riz-Low. Yeah.
Isn't it a Riz-Low thing?
No surprises there. But before we term it the Riz-Low disease, what do people who have bipolar disorder feel about bipolar being in the news?
So if people are using the term bipolar as a means to get themselves out of the rut or to clear their name, then I think you're only glamorizing this illness even more. I have to lecture 25 students for 3 hours, and can you imagine going to a lecture hall on a bad day? I could use that as an excuse too. I could easily say, you know what, I have this condition, I have bipolar disorder, I don't need to work.
But it appears work doesn't come easy for someone with bipolar.
Well, I've tried to apply for some jobs, and I've actually, looked at the application form, and almost in big corporations and institutions, they'll always ask, if they ask, do you have mental illness? I could reasonably say no, but then they'll always say, have you ever had? So then you say, I don't have it now, but I have a history. And then once you start writing, then you reveal that. And I don't think I've ever been hired by somebody who has seen that. I can just imagine the pressure that somebody feels, when there's that question. And then, they feel that they have to lie or else it's going to be held against them. After all, they're already competing with everybody else. And then you have this extra thing counting against you. But I think the worst part about it is that they have to feel ashamed, that they have something about themselves they cannot reveal to the world.
It's the standard policy of any company that a full disclosure be made of any illness. Having said that then brings back the stigma associated with mental disorders. And it is just like the rest of the world, Singapore also has a stigma against mental disorders. People fear it. People worry that this person will not be able to take stress, will not be able to function, will need to take a lot of MCs.
In the next clip, psychiatrists as well as Daren and Kah Ying talk about how you can maintain a good quality of life if you or someone you know has bipolar disorder.